Hey everybody, happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody's doing very well. I know it's been a while since you guys saw your boy right here doing a live, so I'm back. And then I have this guest right here. Once he comes in, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. Hey, I see you right now, my special guest. Everybody introduce you right now. Let me send you the invite to come on there. Special guest, send me a request so I could approve you to come on in, please. There we go. I got you right here. Hey, hey, how are you?
Hey,
It's been a while.
I know how you been.
Been good. What about yourself?
I've been good, busy, per usual. That's really all it is.
No, I hear you with work and everything. I understand. Even though I know we're just getting started, and I know some of the guests haven't come in yet. Some of the viewers. We gonna still we gonna give it like just a minute or two. But everything been okay with you?
Yeah, everything's been good. Everything's been good. Just doing all this stuff, just staying engaged. That's
Hi,
about
hi, Aaron. I see you.
Hey, friend.
Okay, we
That's bestie.
this time we got Aaron because we both know Aaron.
Yes, I love Eric. Hey,
Oh,
bestie. Oh, man.
that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Hi, Island Yankee. I see
Hey,
you.
y'all.
All right, everybody. On the bottom right here, you see my special guest, who you guys know him. Well, I know him personally from his government name, but we ain't gonna say all that. But Don Divo right here, aka I call him Chocolate Chip, and I'm aka Butter Pecan.
Yo.
So, because I know if you guys seen it when it was his birthday a while back, we did our chocolate chip and butter pecan type of thing. But we're gonna get into that later on. But special guest, introduce yourself to everybody.
All right, my name is Don Divo. It's Dondivo, Mr. Everything. I'm everything. Like, I do it all. That's how I say that. So just to let you know, I get so popular.
Okay.
And I do a little, a little here, a little there. You might see my face here and there, but now I'm gonna come to the forefront and be all up in y'all faces and y'all pockets.
Okay. Okay. Right there. Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
Miss.
Shout out who's on your live. Who's on our live?
All right. Shout out to OMS TV Plus. You already know how it goes down, how he gives it up. Hey, Aaron, you already know it's my best. And let's see. Island Yankee, how you doing? What's that? I don't know how to say your friend. Your name, Sandy0924. Hey, how you doing?
But
Juliana,
anyway,
thank you, friend.
hey Jalen, I see you on there, boo, on here. But let everybody know. Introduce yourself. Like you said, you already introduced yourself, but everybody know where you're from. What do you do? Because I know everybody's probably wondering who is Don Divo. That way
Right.
we can dispel all those rumors right there.
Well, Don Divo is a jack of all trades. He does it all. He's Mr. Everything. Um, I say this act, write plays, do all that. They call me the young Tyler Perry, but I ain't got to the bag yet like that. But when I get there, I'm gonna distribute the bag to everybody. Just know that.
Aw. Oh, and we're gonna let everybody know because this is gonna be exclusive for everybody to know right here. Once we are free, because I know his schedule's busy, my schedule's busy. We're gonna do our chocolate chip and butter pecan, or should we say butter pecan and chocolate chip show?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna get into that. Y'all ain't
Yeah,
ready for them two right there. That's
yeah. Well, we do
y'all.
it because you seen it when it was his birthday a while back. The last time when I wished him happy birthday, and I was on there, and he was all in shock. By the way, you guys, jaw dropped and everything
I was like, yeah, that's my friend right there. Yeah, he
because
on
he
the
never
same type of time that I be on.
at the time when it was his birthday. That time he didn't see that side. So if you guys go on his Instagram after you guys finish watching this interview, you'll see that video up on there because it's gonna be you're gonna see what I'm talking about, you guys. Because I'm the one that called him chocolate chip, and I said butter pecan. So that way you guys won't be wondering. But anywho, how's 2023 treating you?
Oh, 2023 has been kind of like a roller coaster, but at the same time, it's been very beneficial. I've learned a lot so far. Year's coming to the end. So I've learned a lot and I've done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm still keeping foot on next because it's not over. That's
I know
just
that.
where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had a lot of like personal things going on, like growth I had to do, movements and everything, change of locations. Like times in a recession and everything has been kind of hard, but at
All
the
right.
same time, like you have to maneuver through those things and still keep a positive attitude no matter what you're going through.
Exactly. I feel you on that right there. Because really, if you guys want me to be honest with you, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna put this out there
What?
so we were supposed to do this a while back, but see, scheduling conflicts had happened. So what had happened was we made it happen now. So that's all you guys need to know about it. But we cool, so don't even worry. He just been a busybody. I've been a busybody. We've had different changes since the last time you guys saw us when we debuted as Chocolate Chip and Butter
Yeah,
Pecan.
it's been a lot of growth,
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
a lot.
But tell everybody, where are you from? Born and raised, and where you currently reside at?
I am born and raised in Brooklyn. You already know, but I was kind of like I moved when I was 4. So everybody be like, no, you ain't that party. I'd be like, yes, I was. Brookdale Hospital, you already know. You can look it up. You Google Maps. But I grew up in Beach Island, South Carolina. So like I have the balance of northern and southern hospitality. So it's like you get this fiery, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me in the morning, or you could get that, hey, how you doing? Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm like a perfect balance of like a well-equipped person.
Mm-hmm. Now, like you say, like we all know you're an artist
Yes.
and everything, and we know you're an actor and everything. What made you get into like kind of like a performing arts type of thing? What really sparked like your eye?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, because Atlanta, that's where it's getting poppy. That's where my footing is, because we get some popping over here. But how did I get into it? Okay, so I'm a trained dancer since I was 2 years old. So I was trained at ballet, hip hop, jazz, tap, modern, all that. And then as I progressed on into like 15, 16, I was like, okay, this is really what I want to do because I kept going to it, kept going to it. And I would always perform in like talent shows and stuff like that as I was younger. And then I got into church heavily. So I was just like singing on the choir and things like that. They made me like the lead. And I'm sitting here like, y'all, I just started like singing 2 people. So how y'all just gonna put me as a lead? Like, come on. At that time, I was a soprano. I can still hit a few of those notes, but I can't. The voice a little deep, can't get there. But other than that, then I transitioned and I went to a performing arts school in Aiken, South Carolina. And about ninth grade, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I finally like honed in on it. Like my teacher, my dance teacher, Miss P, she like just started getting me together, grooming me and everything like that. So I was just like, yeah, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I would just start doing it. It was just like everywhere. It was like any chance I got, I need to be in the front. I need to be in the front. And I'm going to be in the front, never the back.
Okay. Now I know you say you sing before. What brought you to being like a rapper?
Um, um, um I would say I started listening to like Foxy Brown, the Lil Waynes, the Nickies and stuff like that. And like the Killer Mikes and 3 6 Mafia. And I was just like, I can do that shit. I can do that. So in like 2011, I finally went to the studio after I was like background dance for like my cousins and stuff like that on tours. And I was just like, you know, I'm gonna just try my best. So I was singing at first. I was like, I wasn't that comfortable. I was be all shaky. I'd be like, I was just like, nah, I can't do that until I hone in on a little bit more. So it came down to rapping in 2011. I wrote this rap song. Me and my best friend, my ex best friend, was supposed to be in like this rap group, and it
Mm-hmm.
never happened because she was like lazy and shit like that. So I was like, I'm just gonna do this on myself. So I wrote the whole song. I wrote her verse too, so I just kept her verse and I just tweaked it because I wrote it. I wrote the whole thing, and I just was like, get your money up. Like, I was on a Gucci Man flow back then, so it was just like,
Okay.
it was fun. It was fun. It was like my first song, and I just kept doing it after that. Just kept doing it. Just kept doing it, perfecting it. So that's what I get.
Okay. Nice. Now we're gonna get into the newer stuff you got going on in a bit. We don't want
Mm-hmm.
to too much, but I know you say you act too, and you've been in, doing a lot of acting right now. What sparked the acting, or what was it? A certain movie, or maybe a certain actor or actress that kind of sparked that interest, or maybe it was just something you probably got inspired by looking at. Can you kind of tell that story for me, please?
Acting was actually first. Even though I
Okay.
was a trained dancer, it's like, okay, I could dance. That ain't something to be like. At that time, it was like, okay, you can dance. All right. But acting was more like, oh, you should get into that. My mom and everybody was like, you should do that first, then I'll open other doors. And I was like, nah, it's kind of like too easy for me because, like, I could watch a movie
Mm-hmm.
and I could act out the whole movie right after the movie is over because it's like, I'm so into it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I really got into that. It was like very young. So that was the first thing I got into. And that actually stuck with everybody else because they were still trying to figure out, okay, you could dance. Okay, you could act. We don't know about your singing yet, but you working on it. But we like how you do and you write and stuff like that. So it was just like, yeah. I just jumped into it. I was like, yeah, I feel just be an actor and just bust open the windows and do everything. Because I just want to do everything. I don't want to just do one thing at a time if I'm multifaceted.
Okay. What were some of your favorite movies that you used to love to watch and reenact? I want to know that question.
My favorite movie to reenact is Waiting to Exhale.
Oh, my
Definitely
God.
Angela Bassett parts.
The,
Every Angela Bassett part.
the Bernie
Um,
when she's
yes,
in the
yes.
oh my
Yes, we had sex for
goodness.
365 days, and I ain't yeah, that's my shit. That's my shit. Yeah, that's my job. It'll be better if you were black. That is my shit. Oh my god, I need to go watch that movie. But that Step Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Doc?
Hey sister, Miss Stevie. Hi, Miss Stevie, we see you. That's chocolate
What's up?
butter pecan, butter pecan me, but that's Don Divo. But I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What else? What's up, Doc is one of my favorite movies, and Psycho. Psycho.
Okay. I didn't know.
1960 version, not the
Yeah, no, I know
newer one.
exactly which one you mean. Now see. By the way, you guys, from you guys watching this interview, this is the first time we've been friends for a while.
Yes.
This is the first time I'm actually hearing some of the stuff because he's never told me some of this stuff. But this is a shock to me. So when you guys are watching it, I don't want you feeling like, oh, I already knew this. Some stuff I did not know. So just so you guys will know, this is for real. What you guys are watching live. I know you're watching this on IG, but I know you're gonna see it on YouTube also at the same time, probably when it comes out soon. So we're just letting you guys know. Make sure you guys follow Style by Stevie _ Daytime, so that way you guys know that's my sister right there. That's my little sister. Make sure you subscribe to her. Follow her. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Everything's on her description box. So make sure you guys follow her because she does put out great interviews also just as much as I do. So make sure you guys show her mad love and respect. And you see Don Divo on Miss Stevie, my sister. So that way you guys will know what's going on. But besides the acting and everything, is there something that we will be surprised to know about Don Divo that we don't really know besides doing the acting, the rapping?
Mm-hmm.
You dabbled in singing for a bit, just for a bit, and then you say you do dancing too. But is there something that we would be very shocked to know about you that not in a degrading way? I'm not talking about no degrading way, but just in a shocking way. We'll be like, oh wow, I didn't know he has this other talent.
Mm-hmm. I love sports. That's another thing. I was into sports. I got into sports before I got into like actually making entertainment my full focus. I was
Mm-hmm.
into sports. The first sport I played was basketball. Then I played football. I played soccer, badminton, volleyball, baseball. I love baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I love baseball. I played a little bit of everything. I just did like I said, jack of all trades. I just tried everything because I was just like, I want to do it. my brother really inspired me to play sports because he was a big like football like head, and everybody knew him as the football person. Like when he used to go to like city, state to state and stuff like that, they knew him. So I was just like, I want to be like that too. Not knowing I could take it into the entertainment field to do my own thing, which I did. So it was just like sports was so much fun because it conditioned me to like be consistent, practice, work on it, and everything like that. So I love sports. I love sports. I don't really watch them because I know they kind of rigged. So, you know, but I love the Patriots though. The Patriots, the Giants, and that's about it. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna leave that alone right there because you know I don't say nothing. You know how everybody taking these bets on these games. I'm gonna be quiet on that because I ain't in trouble again.
I don't do the betting stuff because I don't like losing money. That's number one. Number two, I wait until like the fourth quarter, and I'll be like, y'all want to bet? Nah, y'all want to bet? So I can go ahead and win because I'm not gonna lose no money. No.
Now, what brought the name Don Divo?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so Foxy Brown is one of my influences for rap. So, you know, she has an album called Don Divo. So that was one of my favorite albums along with Broken Silence. And I was just like, nobody got their name.
Yeah, Broken Silence had my songs like, you know the song I'm talking about, like Candy.
Like candy.
We can't sing out the songs because, you know, we ain't trying to pay no bills up in this mug.
My bad.
No, you good. We can't be singing them stuff. We can sing the little snippets. Okay. You know, Candy and what is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was my turn. Right. BK
at the
and tables will turn.
Tables will turn. Nana be like,
watching this. We love you.
We love you, Foxy.
Look him a little bit more than Foxy, but I still love Foxy Brown because Foxy Brown still had them albums like Il Na Na and China Doll also. Yeah. Broken
Silence and the Don Divo album.
I got love for you, so if you want to come on this show and you want Don Divo to come on there to assist me on this, hit us both up, girl. We got you.
Oh, also, I got it tatted on my arm. This is my first tattoo at 18, and I hit this motherfucker from my mom.
KO, I see you.
Yeah, Don Divo.
Brother.
KO. Yeah, so that's where the name derived from. And then I got it tatted at 18. I was just like, okay, it's a staple. Which I had another name named Cash. But when I met these Universal people, like label heads and stuff like that, they were like, okay, we like the name Cash, but at the same time, everybody's name Cash. And I was like, okay, Big Cash. It was like, okay, that's stupid. I was like,
but it's okay. We love you for whoever you are. We still love you for whoever you are, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but I liked that name, and at the same time, what frustrated me with the name change was that I had a whole bunch of raps like playing off the name, and then I had to like switch them all up, and then now it's my alter ego.
Yeah, I do remember because I know we had private talks. He and I had listened for the way he's one of my close best friends, so we've had these talks. So that was hey B, what's up?
Yeah, we did.
Remember we had that.
I remember that.
Not on here, but on privately.
Yeah, you did. Okay, yeah, you was there. Yeah.
Some of our private talks ain't none of y'all business. But he has told me that before, and I just dawned on me when he said, I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember we talked about that. But a lot of stuff you guys will be really surprised to know. He is one of the nicest people in the world. He's one of the nice people because I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, when I gave him the name Chocolate Chip and I call myself Butter Pecan, that's just for our personal way when we talk to each other. This one was just surprise and jaw dropping, like I said a few minutes ago on the beginning of this interview. He didn't know that was gonna come out because he doesn't know that. Well, he's the type of person, he throws it out and I throw it out too, but he didn't know that side because he's used to the KTookes side of me. He didn't know, and he know the personal side of Kenneth, but he don't know the butter pecan part. So he found out the butter pecan part. When you guys see the on his own page what we did on his birthday, how we was
Oh my
acting. You guys are gonna be like,
God.
oh, I get it, because this one was so in shock because it was his birthday that time, and he was just like, he just kept going like, so that way you guys know what's going on. Now I know we brought up the music, we brought up acting, we brought
Mm-hmm.
up dancing, we brought up just how you got into the entertainment business. Let's get to now what you on right now. I know for the online and everything is, do we call it a web reality series? Okay,
Yes. Well, I mean,
or
it's web considered
call it
YouTube, right?
like a reality series, like a kind of like a
It's a reality show. It's definitely a reality series,
yeah,
and
because
it's
I know
on the
they
OMS TV app. So y'all
yeah,
need to
because I know
go get
I
it.
know they consider it web
I
reality,
think so.
but you can talk
No,
about that
reality series.
reality.
Reality series.
KL, don't be trying to correct us when we trying to get together.
Because I was like, ain't that YouTube considered YouTube? Okay, okay, right.
No, no,
So reality
KL,
series.
KL, I get it. Don't be trying to correct us when we do a favor when you watching us. But you know I love you, KL. I'm just being funny. But anyway, why don't you talk about that?
Okay, so oh my God. It has been a long time. Okay. So how I met KL was when
Hold on,
we
hold
was all
on, hold
on
on,
like
hold on. Before you answer that, KL, you and I need to talk privately during the interview too. You and I have some unfinished business to talk about. We nothing bad. We need to talk personally. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh so what happened was we, we was all on like this live and like I would always see KL like on other stuff and stuff like that, just watching him on his lives and stuff being funny and shit like that and going off of people. I was just like, yeah, he funny as shit. He's cool. So then and you know I take a joke. You know I
Mm-hmm.
take a joke. Like he really like be looking at people be like, you know I'm laughing, right? Everybody be thinking he's so upset, he be laughing. But we met on this other person, Mr. Eggman show. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Eggman show and Dr. Evil. And we was all on there and then we finally
Hey,
started chatting because I would always be up there on the live just chatting and stuff like that and just messing with people because I like to have fun and poke at people sometimes. It's just fun. So I was just like having fun with my bestie Aaron on there. And we just started talking on Mr. Eggman thing, and we were just talking and talking and talking. Then outside of that, we just started speaking, like personally, and then we were just feeling each other out. And then all of a sudden, like one day, he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. You want to be?" I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do this!" Like I'm ready. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for it.
mm-hmm.
Sign me up. Coach put me in the game because I've been wanted to get on something and be like, okay, what I see from reality series is that people are living their life, but at the same time exaggerating it instead of being like honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like life happens. We don't all have the money that we claim we have, but we are going to put our best foot forward and make it look the best. So at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? They need another beacon of light. We don't really have nobody who's in like the LGBTQIA alphabet community that actually stands for something. That's a big name. We
Mm-hmm.
got big names, but they don't stand for nothing. So
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yo, maybe I can be that shining beacon of light to everybody and be like, okay, you can be yourself, but at the same time, be about your business.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really why I wanted to get into it.
Okay, fun said that because I know everybody think LGBTQ, they think, oh, everything's gonna be feminine or sissy. They're gonna say stupidness. Now, what makes you stand out compared to everybody else who has put themselves out there?
I
How would you
would say
so
because
that way people, because people gonna look at this interview, they're gonna be wanting to know what makes Don Divo differently and everything. And, people gonna be judging, but at the same time, how do you handle yourself when people start to make the judgment, but when they get to know you and they be like, oh, he's a real good guy, even though we've been close friends for a long time. How do you keep yourself composed when people ask that question? Because you're gonna have people who are ignorant minded and say stuff like that. How do you keep yourself centered, but at the same time, you have to that question's gonna be asked to you millions of
Mm-hmm.
times. How do you really answer the question?
When it comes to what I will bring different is like I'm gonna bring real reality. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
sugarcoat anything, but I'm also gonna try to uplift, but still have fun shade or have that fun banter.
Mm-hmm.
I think we don't have fun banter because everybody's too busy trying to cut somebody at the knees or malign them or something like that. So it's like I feel like everybody tries to take the Real Housewives formula, but
I
the
agree.
people who act in it as the ensemble cast does not know how to be a cast. They don't know how to be a show, knowing that everybody else has their part in the show. Everybody is a pawn in the piece. Everybody has a chess play, but everybody gets too much in their head or in their feelings to the point where they can't get the job done and it can't be a consistent. Oh, we grew up with these people. That's why we always get the new faces because either they're not doing something,
Mm-hmm.
or number two, they just X themselves off
Mm-hmm.
because they think they're too big to do it. So that'd be my issue. That's what I'm gonna bring different because I got an actual personality. This personality, when I get off this camera, is the same when I get on the camera.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I know what's gonna bring different. And then like I'm like funny as shit. Then at the
You
same
are.
time, it's like
He is, y'all. Everybody ain't telling the truth because off camera, when we've had our private talks or had our personal FaceTime, trust me, what you see right here is the same what we do when we talk to each other personally.
exactly. That I'm different in that way. And I actually got talent.
You do.
And how I would face the people who would say something about me or things like that, I wouldn't say anything because at the end of the day, that's your perception, that's your opinion, and everybody has an opinion, everybody has an asshole. So
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
make sure you clean yours before you talk about me.
Amen on that. All right.
Okay,
I actually there's something else left to say about that part right there. But when it comes now, we know you have a new single that had just dropped recently called Ransom. Let's please talk about that.
so Ransom, I wrote Ransom maybe like a year ago. Like I had the beat for a long time. Oh yeah, that was so fun. That was funny as hell. But I had this beat for a long time. I was like, I can't write to it. Then it came to like beginning of this year, and I was like, something just came up, and I was just like, yeah, I had the chorus first, and I was like, okay. Then I wrote the verses, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking with it. And then I just tweaked it as I kept going, because like I'm a perfectionist. Like I'd be like, okay, is this bar good enough? Is it not good enough? Let me take this out. Let me take that out. In case, because like I have a habit sometimes to have it run on, so I have to take stuff out as I'm like recording. I'm like, okay, it don't fit. There's too much I'm saying. So Ransom is like one of my favorite songs that I've done in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A long, 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 long
I
time.
never told you this, but I love that song.
Thank you. I feel like it's different from all the other ones I've made because I feel like I actually like put my foot in it and like took time and be like, oh, I'm not just gonna put out something. I'm putting out something I actually love, love, love. I love everything I do, but like Ransom, I feel
Oh
like the
yeah.
new music that I'm making now is a different level than what I've done. It's a whole different level, different concepts and sounds and everything. So
Okay.
Ransom is the first. This is my lead single to my project. So it's just like it set the tone. Like my niggas getting money like we just did a ransom. Yeah, I love that song. I love that song. It's
I know you
it's
say,
a fun
and I know
hood
you say,
song, huh?
and I know you say you like. I know you say you like Foxy, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Not,
Mm-hmm.
not if you got this. I know you say you like Foxy and you like Nicki Minaj. Who else would be surprised to know that you like that you listen to besides those two? Legend. Well, yeah, you can call them legends. Foxy is a legend.
Who else? Who else do I listen to?
Nicki's a legend too. I'm not gonna do so, but I'm saying because I know Nicki's been out for about 13 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know they're considered legends. But at the same time, besides those young ladies, who else do you listen to?
Um,
It don't have to really be hip hop. It could just be like any genre. Who you listen to that that gives you inspiration, and that you feel like okay, they're giving they're doing it right.
mm, Who else? I say Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I definitely would say I love Young Thug. I love his melodies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Singing wise, Keisha Cole. I love Keisha Cole.
Okay.
She the one who started me singing actually because I saw The Way It Is, the show, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
love
like, I said, this bitch is raw. She's singing from the heart. She's singing, she cracking, and she's still singing. So I'm just like, yeah,
it.
I love
Yeah,
Keisha Cole.
because
And
yeah, because her first album, The Way It Is. Don't y'all judge me. My favorite song off that album that was never a single was "We Could Be."
that was oh my god. Oh my bad.
So watch
But
this. Love you too.
we love you,
Okay.
Keisha.
Anyway, go ahead. What you were saying? The Funk
Uh,
Show and everything.
who else? Who else I listen to? I would say Slipknot,
Hmm.
um, Evanescence. Then country, we're
I
gonna
love
go to
country.
Reba
Who?
and Dixie Chicks, Blake
What you said?
Shelton.
The other one you said?
Huh?
Who was the other one you said before Dixie Chicks?
Reba McEntire.
I love Reba McEntire.
I love Reba. I like
I love her as a country star and as an actress. When she do the Reba and when she
Reba.
did country. Oh goodness, what was that
Uh,
show?
it's a
No, it's the second sitcom she did. Oh goodness,
I can't
can somebody remember?
remember either.
Oh my goodness, and usually I know it was country something. I can't remember what the heck the name of it is. Oh goodness. If anybody's a Reba McEntire fan, please let me know. What was
Drop it
that
in the
second?
comments. But
It was country something. But it had Lily Tomlin in it. I can't remember what the name of that show.
I can't either. I know what you're talking about. Cause I'm a heavy CMT
Oh,
watcher.
oh my!
I don't remember.
No,
I
it's
don't
not on
remember.
CMT.
But I love her.
It was on.
I love
No,
her.
anyway, if anybody remember it, y'all know what's up in the comments. If you watching on YouTube, I remember it was country something. I can't remember what it was because I remember they brought it up on Orange County because some of the girls claimed they auditioned for an episode of it, and only one person made it on the episode. But we gonna go there anyway.
Yeah, that's a few of my list. Oh, it's this new girl I like. Her name Amalu. Amalu. I like her. I like her.
Okay.
Yeah, I like her. But like I listen to a lot of different music. I grew up like that. I was just like, I want to buy. Oh, I love Hispanic music. I love Rosalia,
I
Anita,
love her. I love her music.
Amber Lucid.
Uh-huh.
And it's this other girl. But the song called Do La Che. I love that song.
I know you talking about. I forgot her name.
It's like dun, 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 dun. I just can't never remember her name, but I know that I can see the video in my head. But I like a little everything,
That's
everything.
cool. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if we do, because I know IG, some people may know it, some people may not know it, but I know our YouTube people gonna probably figure it out in the comments. But at the same time, you're well diverse, so we can give you that props on that. You're very well diverse.
Yeah.
Now, if we can describe you in, like, let's say for instance in 5 words, how would you describe yourself in 5 words?
Um, eccentric, handsome, talented, driven, and ambitious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's me wrapped
Good.
up in a bow.
Okay. Now what's next for Don Divo? Currently right now.
Next right now is House of Status is coming out November 23rd,
Uh-huh.
2023. This will be like the first installment of like a different vibe, different show. New faces meet old faces.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a good time. It was a good time. Like we went out of state, out of Georgia,
Hmm.
and we had a good old time. I met some new people. I met some old faces. Some people I've seen before or been out with before, and it was just like it was a great experience for me. That was my
Okay.
I'm like my actual being a castmate show.
Hmm.
That was my first one. It was so much fun. So much fun. I like the people. I like the people. They might not like some of each other, but I like the people.
Okay. Hey, hey. I respect honesty. Now, how did you get along with everybody in the cast?
I got along with everybody except
You don't you don't have to even
no.
say the person's name. You don't
I
have to
got
even say it.
along.
You don't have to say the person's name if you don't want to, because at the same time, we're not. You're in a safe place with me. You don't have to bash nobody or feel like you didn't get along with people. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. You can just tell us we could watch it.
I got along with everybody in the sense of like we cool now, but like I had like a run in with somebody, but it didn't get physical or anything like like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more of like trying to get an understanding on how somebody moves and why they think they should be the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ooh.
just because you walk like a princess, I mean you are a princess.
Okay. Oh, and for the record, I remember what the show was, that the second show that Reba did. It was called Malibu Country.
How did you figure that out?
No, it just come to me in my mind while you were talking and everything. My mind was saying it's called Malibu Country, so that's what it was called.
Tune into that.
No, no, it's not out. It's not out anymore. It got canceled after one season on
Oh no,
Hulu.
that show.
I'm talking about the Reba show, not your show. I'm talking about the Malibu Country show.
Yeah. Now that I remember, because when you said cancel, I was like, it was good, and I was like, okay, so what's next?
Yeah, because it was called Malibu Country, you guys, who we were talking about with the Reba thing. So that way, if you guys are looking at it right now, either on Instagram or maybe YouTube right now, because it's not on YouTube right now, but probably when they're watching this is on YouTube. Malibu
Yeah.
Country, like the show that Reba did. Besides the Reba show, it was Malibu Country.
Oh, spicy. Yeah.
That
I love that
way
show.
people would know, because that's the Malibu Country had Lily Tomlin in there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Y'all need to go watch
at
that
the same
class.
time, I know you say you're very diverse and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's a dream project that Don Divo wants to do that he hasn't done yet, but he wants to get accomplished? Not for this year or for like 2024, but just like a passion project that you want to do. Because have you thought about even like maybe like directing or producing something?
Oh, okay. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, okay, so I'm gonna let you in on something. So everything that I'm doing now is everything that I set out to do when I said at 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that I wrote down in all my notebooks that I had, millions and ones of notebooks, I'm doing it.
Okay.
So the biggest one that I really want to do, I want to open my own performing arts school.
Okay.
That's my biggest goal. And I want to open a strip club slash daycare.
Lord Jesus, Father God have mercy.
Because them hoes don't be shaking their ass and don't be having nobody to watch their children.
Oh
You
Lord,
know what I'm
let's not
saying?
even go.
And I want to open a donut shop slash tire shop.
Oh goodness. Hey Lizzie. Oh my word.
But
Can't
that
believe you just said.
strip club
Hey,
slash
Star.
hey K Star, that strip club slash daycare, that's gonna make money because I'm gonna have the best top tier nannies or whatever they need to watch their child while they try to get that money off the floor.
Oh jeez, Louise. Here we
That's a
go.
great idea. You shake your ass, go. You can walk out while you patting your wet self off and go check on your baby.
For the record, right now, you guys, while you're watching this right here, the answers of Don Divo are not a reflection of KTookes 85 on what he says right there. We're gonna let him say what he has to say just to be funny. I'm just not saying be funny, but just to be for real. because he's being for real, but that's not a reflection on how I think. But at the same time, if you do that type of thing, be the best at what you do. But at the same time, don't be a dummy.
Boom. That's the fine print when you sign the contract, when you come shake your ass and your baby go in that other room.
Mm-hmm. But you know, sometimes be careful who you watch your child. Who's
Oh no,
watching
I'm
your
gonna have
child?
cameras in there.
K-Star, we love you, boo.
Right. I'm gonna have cameras up in there. I'm gonna have cameras in there watching everybody. Everybody.
Mm.
And the kids gonna have one of them. What's the police be wearing? What's the cameras?
Oh, the police. This is the. I know it's
What is
police
it?
camera.
Right, what is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot how to say.
the kids gonna have that.
But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the kids gonna have that and microchip earrings. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well thought out.
Mm-hmm.
You can shake your ass in peace at my club.
Mm-hmm.
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 But at performing art school, I'm definitely gonna do that. But I'm trying to decipher where I want to really open it, because I really want to open it in South Carolina, because I want to give them an avenue where they don't have to go out and be a statistic. Like, you could go actually work on what you want to work on. Like, you want to be in music, you can work on music, actually hone in and get artist development at my place, because artist development is missing.
But you know what I think you should do? I think you should say no more at the same time. We don't know who may be watching this. They may want to steal that idea, so we'll leave that alone.
My bad, y'all.
No, we're not. This
I bet it.
now, but just saying, we're gonna leave that alone.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you in private. But yeah, those are the main three that I'm doing. It's a couple more stuff I'm working on.
Uh-huh.
Next year is gonna be fun.
So, and next year he's gonna be back on here, so don't even worry, you guys.
With everything that I'm talking about happening.
Yeah, because
you know.
we're gonna do. First of all, we're gonna do a part 2 to this, so don't even worry about this, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Got the part 1 of what's going on right now. This thing, we just gonna say this is the original interview, but when part 2 comes out, you guys will know what's up.
Definitely, yeah.
Now we're gonna get into some other stuff. Now, if anybody who's still in the comments, I know so probably only a few viewers on here. If anybody has any questions for Mr. Don Divo, this is your time to ask him any questions. And no questions off. You can ask him any question you want to ask him.
Y'all can ask me. I'm not scared.
He ain't scared.
What you know?
Now, let me ask you this question, because you know I've been wanting to ask you this question. I want him to answer this question, you guys. So out of all my interviews, before this interview we're doing, who's been your favorite interview that I've done? And I want you to tell me the honest truth, and don't lie to me. Tell me the honest truth, who's your favorite. And this has nothing to do with the views of the people, but just who's been your favorite that I've interviewed that you were kind of surprised to see me interview. Because you know I've interviewed so many people.
Right, that's what I'm like.
Hold on. Surprised you.
What's
what was
that one?
Was it somebody is it somebody famous, or is it somebody that
famous? Famous.
Is
it was a
male?
Female?
A female? You said female?
Yeah.
Was that person part of an iconic group?
Yup.
I knew it. I know who you're talking about, you guys. You can say it. Just say it.
Okay, you know that be singing down, Don Richard.
Say a name. Say a name. She's gonna watch it.
Don Richard. I love her.
Well, no, you mean Dawn Robinson, you mean.
Oh, my bad.
Not Dawn Richard. Now, Dawn Richard, come in here, girl. We can talk, girl. You like the Dawn Robinson.
I said it all day.
They like the Dawn Robinson interview, but I appreciate you guys watching that, because currently right now it has 924 views on YouTube. So you guys can watch that interview again, because you know she has her own. You know she's doing her own things also. She has her own YouTube channel.
Oh,
so make sure you guys go follow Dawn Robinson. Dawn Robinson on YouTube.
I like what she spoke about. You know, the show and stuff like.
Oh, you just like that anyway, because your crazy stuff had told me. You called me.
That was my, and she's spicy.
See how he felt.
She's spicy.
He just liked it because
She's
she's
a
so
sweetheart,
fun.
but she's spicy. Oh, it
Nope, nope,
paused.
trust me. But no, I'm telling you, no, there's a chance. I'm gonna try and get her. We're trying to get a chance to do a part two. There's gonna be a part two coming. We don't know when, but it will be a part two coming out soon.
Ooh.
You only get that
So
exclusive because not everybody get that
I gotta let you
exclusive.
in on the
There will be a
tidbit.
part two coming out
You know I
soon.
gotta give
I
you
don't know
a
when the
little.
release date will be, but we'll figure it
So
out when things happen.
I'm
But
dropping my
that will
project.
be happening. Just like there'll be more parts of other interviews that you see me do because I know you about to say we close and everything. We one of my best friends. When is your project dropping, friend bestie? One of my best
Um,
friends. When's your project dropping?
it's definitely
I'm doing my
dropping.
Dr. Evil little thumb.
My project's gonna drop late November, close
Okay,
to a time where it's black.
gotcha. We got it. You already gave a hint. God, that means it's Black
Yes.
Friday. So the question is,
I had no.
how many tracks
Let
it's
me
gonna
tell
be?
you, I had to push it back so many times because, like, okay, money wasn't right. Number one, I'm gonna be honest, money wasn't right. I was finding the right producer,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was trying to stay consistent and figure out what I really want to talk about, and I wanted to make sure the songs was right, and that I actually like the songs that I want to keep performing and be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, So the songs that I got now, which I'm going to the studio Saturday, I gotta finish the rest of the project,
Mm-hmm.
and then because I was gonna do it for Halloween, drop it on Halloween, but it's not done,
Nah, don't do it.
and it takes like a month or two to like master all the songs.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say because if you do it Halloween, I don't think they'll really give you that much attention. I think if you like, you wait a few weeks after.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing right here. Do you have any special guests that's gonna be on the album that we don't know
Nope.
about, that we need to know about, or do you want to keep it kind of like until when it
It's
comes
just
closer?
me.
Oh, just you?
It's
Okay,
just
okay, I respect that.
me. I'm on my print shit.
Okay, so
I
as a
don't I don't really have features. Like I don't have nobody that I actually work with or have worked with on.
now here's the thing for you.
I was gonna
How do
say that I always say it so bad.
No, it's not bad. Now, for instance, let's say, for instance, then I'm just putting this out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just helping you out. You're one of my besties, so let's keep it real. Let's say, for instance, Foxy Brown or Nicki Minaj hears one of your many songs, and they want to hop on a remix, like separate remixes of different songs they made. Like, how would you really feel?
I'll be like, bitch, let's go. Like I already wrote something yesterday.
Now, for instance, I know you like Nicki Minaj and Nicki Minaj and Foxy Brown. Now, what happens if you have some people that they don't really care for, like Lil Kim, or because I love Lil Kim, but I'm saying, what happens if Lil Kim's heard your stuff and she said, "I'm feeling your stuff"? How would you really feel?
Oh, I see where you going. Okay,
Because
okay,
I know
okay.
sometimes you like, sometimes like certain artists, who would maybe beef or whatever. Would that make you change your ways of how you feel about the artist, or do you feel like you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna go with it?
Um.
Because you're gonna get,
um.
those questions asked. Because you're gonna get people saying like maybe the Lil Kim, maybe either Eve. Hey DJ, I see
Hey
you.
DJ, oh, this is my friend. But
That's one of my friends too.
he is so friendly and so nice. And he can sing. If Lil Kim asks me to do a song with her, I'm gonna be like, I love you, girl.
But my thing about it is, I think if Lil Kim asks you song, I think you should just see how it goes if you guys do a studio session, or see how she, or just hear how she feel. Because I feel like I wouldn't reject no artist, because sometimes you may reject an artist, because I know you may feel one way about one artist. Because I always been told, even my mom has always told me, you always go with things with an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
Times when you go with an open mind, things can be better.
You know what? I, I probably would do a song with Lil Kim because I did listen to Lil Kim too. But I ain't listen to her like I listen to Foxy, but like what's the album with Lights Up and stuff?
Oh, that's The Naked Truth.
So I listen to that one a lot. And hardcore.
Oh, those
Cause my mom had the
those
hardcore and that, but she had more so of Foxy stuff.
those are all blunt albums right there, like Naked Truth, Hardcore, and you know, like other stuff like from Rocky around like Ill Now. Like I'll
Yeah.
say Hardcore, Notorious K.I.M., the
Mm-hmm.
La Bella Mafia, and like Naked Truth, and even the Nine album. Those are blunt albums. Even like Foxy Brown, she did Ill Now, she did China Doll, she did Don Divo, Don Diva,
Yeah, yeah.
I think I can't remember if she did. I think is that all she did. But at the same time, you gotta remember sometimes those projects right there are some projects were overlooked
They were.
because people didn't really give it a chance. But at the same time, how do you go at it? Because you know sometimes the media can make you distract you from maybe what people have done.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Um,
how do you go with that? You know, with your judgment and everything, do you have to kind of go with it your own mind by listening to the project, or do you feel like you have to just go with how you feel and if you like the person? Because you know, some
uh,
people.
I give everybody a chance. Like when the album comes out, I will listen to it for like a full week to
Mm-hmm,
make up my decision before I be like, I don't like it, it's trash. Cause like
mm-hmm,
you can't really take it in on the first listen when you already have a perception of someone.
mm-hmm,
So it's like I just give it like a full week and I'll be like, okay, I like this song, like that song, like this song, like production, maybe I like this, they could do better here.
mm-hmm,
So that's how I really take in
mm-hmm.
music of
No,
other artists.
oh, DJ, yes, I love Lil Kim's Notorious K.I.M. because you know, it
Oh
had my
yeah,
song,
right.
They Say, How Many Licks, and you know, Hold On with Mary J. Blige. And you know, my favorite song that was never a single, but people kind of sucked on was I'm Human. That was the last song.
I'm gonna have to listen to that one.
It's the last song off the first KIM. But also, I like the song she did with Lil C's Off the Wall. And I know I'm kind of telling myself about Lil Kim because, you know, Lil Kim's been, you know, Lil Kim is a friend of mine. So, you know, I kind of be quiet. Like, I don't really know Foxy or Nicki like that. I would love to know them
Me
personally.
too.
I would love to know them. But at the same time, I just go with the energy of how people treat me because Lil Kim has known me for a long time. If you really want to be honest with you. Lil Kim
Yeah.
known me, but I ain't gonna say how long because I ain't telling my age on none of y'all people on here. But Lil Kim is all nice and very sweet to me. But Lil Kim has always shown me love. And you know, a lot of rappers have shown me love. You know, people show me love. You probably seen some people on my stuff,
Mhm.
but like a lot of the mainstream people, they've shown me love. I know Fez and Candy. And then I know you've seen probably the interview I did with Shanice, the R&B
Yeah,
singer.
I remember that. I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
That's a long time friend of the family. But people who you see me do like Dawn Robinson, I've known her and Shawnee spoke at the same time 16 years. But at the same time, I just learned to keep people, if you treat me with respect and love, I got love for you. That's how I
That's how you supposed to treat them.
artists. Because I know some people, and I know I'm going to keep it real with you. This has nothing to do with you, Don Divo. I'm about to put this out there right now so people can see this when they look at this live and probably look this on YouTube. I have love for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bi, or all the above. I don't care. As long as you show me mad love, I got mad love for you.
You.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, we shouldn't be categorizing artists and everything. If they're hip hop, they're hip hop. It shouldn't matter if they're LGBTQ. It shouldn't matter if they do mainstream. If they do underground, it shouldn't matter. Because I have love for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I want that to be known when you guys watch this video and this interview with Don Divo right here. This is like my brother. So it's like we have love for each other. I don't care. It doesn't matter what his sexuality is or what he does. It's none of my business. You know, I know the answer to that. It's none of y'all business to know the answer to that. Because at the same time, that shouldn't be. I think that shouldn't matter if you love somebody. If you have love for somebody, you love them. But at the same time, let's have respect and let's have love, respect, and kindness out there. I'm just putting it out there.
Spread the love.
But anywho, anything else you wanna bring up or plug up?
Boom.
Or just say shameless plug as they say it.
Oh shoot, I came in. Okay, so I got another surprise. And it's gonna be so exciting. It got something to do with one of these. So like it's going up. Like this is not the last time. Oh, did you know? Have you ever watched Now That's TV?
Which one?
Now That's TV. You know the other app network that got all the other ghetto shows on it. Have you ever heard of like Heaven from Baddies Collection?
I heard a little bit, but not a lot.
The girl who got beat up by Pink.
Oh, I heard a tiny bit because same time about it, I try
not to get in all that ghetto.
Oh, sorry about that. It's be too much stuff going on, but at the same time, I got love for everybody. But at the same time, it just be too much when I look at a lot of stuff.
That is true. It is a lot to take in. So Heaven, you will see her on my page if you ever scroll down my videos. So I was supposed to be on her show, and I should have probably doing her own show. And I met her via live on Instagram because she was like having live auditions and stuff like that. It was like sending a text. So I sent mine and she fell in love with me instantly. Then she had like live auditions. She wanted me to be on there. And I finally met her and they was like, do what you did in your audition video. And I was just like, she picked me. I was like the first boy she picked. And then that's when I went to Miami like twice. I went to Miami twice.
Yeah, because
that's why I was like,
still hadn't come see me in Miami.
We was filming.
Not the form. I want to hear that.
We was filming. And then at the same time, we was in Fort Lauderdale.
That's still not far from me. I don't want to hear no excuses.
But I'm still my brother.
I still love you anyway. So it's all good.
Still coming to Florida soon. But we was in Miami. It was like my first 2 times going to Miami. It was hella fun. I was drunk as hell. I got into a fight.
Oh my gosh. Why did you tell me this?
Because like it's real. So I got to a little spat. I wouldn't say I got into a fight. But these people was hating on me bad because like, Heaven loved me. I was on the phase. And at the same time, I was lit as shit. Like I just was drinking, having fun. You can see part of it on my timeline on my own page. Where I cussed this one person out, this muscle milk is what I call her. And because they was hating on me bad because we was outside, I was drunk, I was like, hey, they was flirting with me, and then I was like, they broke, why y'all just standing over there trying to thirst their pockets? And you could tell they just standing outside. Like, you standing outside, you ain't got no money. So these niggas was standing outside. I was like, because I'm drunk, I'm like, oh my God, y'all, they bro, let's go. I'm trying to go turn up. And then that's when I know we got to the house, and these 2 people was mad at me and trying to curse me out. And I'm sitting here like, who are y'all talking to? Like, who are y'all talking to? Y'all must not know who I am. So this person had popped me in my mouth like that and was like telling me to be quiet. I said, hold on. I said, before I knew it, I threw a whole box of cereal at the person. Yeah, because the box of cereal, it was like a big old king size. I just took the box and I said, who the fuck you think you are putting your hands on my face? My own mother don't put their hands on me. Who you think you gonna put your hands on me?
I don't like that. Nobody doing that to me.
And I don't know you.
Hand on face is fighting words.
So next week I know, when it was like I didn't let it go. I was telling everybody, I was like, I'm gonna get that person back right. I was telling everybody. So then next week we was upstairs and they said something to me. I walked past them, I said, and I looked them up and down. They was like, what?
Oh.
I got on the bed. I stood on the bed. They was on the floor. And I just was like, you ugly, you da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just going in on because I'm like, you just put your hands on me. Like, that box of cereal ain't doing enough for me. So that's when I know they said something. And I got closer. And I said, shut up. I shot
Some,
the ancestors out of them.
some people need to be setting straight. I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna use them. I ain't gonna use them profanity, but some people need they butts whooped and
And I ain't even with the violent stuff. Like, I don't promote violence, but like, don't
we
get
ain't
your
promote.
hands.
Hold up, for the record, we ain't promoting violence on this. What he's talking about, but at the same time, don't provoke nobody and think that you gonna poke the bear and think it's gonna be okay. Does not work like that.
It
But,
don't.
but we gonna get off that right there because that's not important in our conversation.
But that was a little tad bit. So that was a part of that. That, and then also she was a scammer at her coochie thing. So it was just like she was staying with me at one point. She leaked my address. Yeah. So yeah, me and her have like real issues in real life. Like,
Mm.
I don't like her no more. None of that, cause she leaked my address to a person that was a part of the show but wasn't on the show.
Oh
And he
hell!
was like, and he came out of nowhere. We was arguing. No,
Oh
I was
hell!
on a post on Instagram, and I said, I know da 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 da, because the insider told me. They was like, oh, this person heaven. I was like, no, because I know more people than her. And that's when this boy came out of nowhere. He was like, started getting on me, and I was like tearing him up in the comments. And next one, he sent me my address. It was like, this is where you live at in the neighborhood. I was like, first of all, that's across the street, not my neighborhood. But now I know how you get my address. Only one person been in my house.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you do that right there. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be careful with that.
And then I
But
tried to call her and press her about it.
yeah,
She blocked me.
we ain't gonna get into that right there because that's a different story for another
That's a
time.
tidbit. That was another show I was supposed to be on. That
That's
was a tidbit.
that's a to be continued thing right there. We're gonna say that. Hi, Anthony. That's a to be continued thing. We're gonna leave that alone. But let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know the real Don Divo on Instagram, TikTok, Don Divo, duh. And then I don't be on Facebook like that. But that's really all you can find me on.
Okay.
That's really it. Oh, Apple Music, SoundCloud, iTunes, anything you can buy music on, you go on there, stream my song, Ransom. I got Cole out there, Judo,
Mm-hmm.
and I got SoundCloud with a whole bunch of freestyles and some more stuff that's supposed to drop. That's about to drop soon. And that project,
It's gonna be crazy because you know what, when his full project come out, he may come back on this show and we'll talk about it.
yep. I wanted to send you a song so you could have played it,
Yeah,
but I forgot.
play it on there, but we gonna figure that out. Don't even worry, we'll figure that out.
I forgot. Cause lyrics. Oh, I got lyrics on this one song.
Go
I
ahead.
did a
Go ahead.
freestyle to Chloe and Halle Do It.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I said, I got bitches on my dick, call that follow the leader, ripping these hoes ball like some damn alopecia. That's gonna be my favorite one when it come out.
Now let's keep it real with you guys. Since he already said where you can find him at, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KTookes85. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My link is in the description box of my bio when you go on there. And you can see everything. And then let's keep it, and we're gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm gonna put this out there. He may get a little mad at me right here. Don Divo may get a little mad at me, but we'll see how he feels when I say it. We will be one day. We're gonna try and do a chocolate chip and butter pecan show one of these days, because
We definitely.
butter pecan. So we're gonna figure out whose platform it's gonna be on. It may be mine. It may be his. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it one of those. So how do you think we should do it? We should say butter. Hold on.
I would say
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, because I know my thing getting low. Should we call it butter pecan chocolate chip or chocolate chip and butter pecan?
butter pecan and chocolate chip.
We
Because
butter pecan.
B comes before C.
This only gonna be one time thing. We're gonna do this for you guys, and if you guys like it, we'll keep on doing it. But because at first we were gonna do it earlier this year, but things start happening. But this butter pecan and chocolate chip show will happen soon. We'll let you guys know when. We ain't saying this year, but it may happen 2024. We'll see.
We'll see.
So anything else you wanna close off saying?
Oh, buy my tickets because I have a show October 28th. This is my Well, I'm back outside performance because I've done a lot of performances before now. But this one is at the Bonfire in ATL, October 28th. Show starts at 10. I'm not telling you what time I'm coming on because you need to wait there and wait till I come out. I am performing Ransom. I'm performing Ransom and some other new stuff. So I'm excited. And I'm kind of nervous, excited at the same time because I ain't been outside on the stage in a minute. But it's going to be fun. October 28th, Bonfire
He
ATL.
gonna be fine, y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all
Oh, what happened?
next after this interview gets put on. You're gonna see another interview October 25th with a new book author. Well, he's not really a new book author. He's been out there. He has a couple books. But you guys will see when I put it out there in the announcement soon. It'll be next Wednesday. So letting you guys know. But see, I had to make sure my chocolate chip met the butter pecan here today.
Right.
So butter pecan and chocolate chip, you will see us again soon together. And we're not gonna announce it. We're gonna let y'all know. We just maybe do it spur of the moment. But he and I will figure it out. But at the same time, we love you guys. I gotta let y'all go because you know the battery life up in this mug about to die soon. But we love y'all. You already know I'm gonna talk when we get off this camera right here. As soon as we get off the live, we gonna talk because we gotta talk to you about privately. But we love you guys. Follow us, KTookes85, The Real Don Divo. Make sure you guys are following right now. Even if you watch this right now, follow. We love you, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Pet friend, bye friend.